In tonight's viewer mail, we talk about the benefits of garlic and baking with artificial sweeteners. 22 News registered dietitian Nancy Bell is live in the studio to answer your questions. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
So our first question is from Rob. He wants to know, does eating garlic prevent colds?
Well, experts at the Arizona Center for Integrative Medicine say eating 2 raw garlic cloves a day may help reduce your risk of getting a cold. And it's not because nobody will come near you, although that may be the case, but because the compound in crushed garlic called allicin helps fight viruses. In one study, participants who took 180 milligrams of allicin a day for 12 weeks caught 63% fewer colds than those taking a placebo. In addition to garlic, other herbs and spices may help. The integrative medicine physicians also recommend eating more oregano, thyme, and turmeric to boost your immunity. And those are great in soups and sauces.
Now, do any foods increase your chances of getting a cold?
Actually, yes. Sugar can increase your risk. In a study at Loma Linda University, the people consumed 6 tablespoons of sugar, either as juice or honey or as table sugar in sugary drinks. And they found that for several hours after eating the sugar, our immune system just can't fight off bacteria and viruses.
That's very interesting. Well, our second question comes from Jackie. She asks, I like to bake, but I want to reduce the sugar. What's the best way for me to do that without using artificial sweeteners?
Well, first you can try reducing the sugar in the recipe by just 1/4, but you may have better results using a product with a mixture of sugar and stevia. Stevia is a leaf of a plant, so it's not an artificial sweetener. It is 300 times sweeter than sugar, so you need very little to get a sweet taste, and as a result, you get almost no calories from it. There is a product called a stevia baking blend. It has 75% fewer calories than sugar. It's used to replace sugar in your recipe by using half the amount of stevia baking blend. So if the recipe calls for a cup of sugar, use a half a cup of the baking blend. It bakes and browns like sugar, but it is best in recipes that have cake-like texture, like cakes, quick breads, and muffins. It won't make a real chewy brownie or cookie. If you do use it for cookies, you will need to flatten the cookie with a spatula since it won't spread and flatten on its own. I suggest you try first the recipes that they've developed on the websites, or just cook with sugar and eat 1 cookie.
Well, thank you for that information.
You're
If you have a
welcome.
question for Nancy, log on to our website at wwlp.com.